Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, my name is Raven and welcome back to my channel. Now last night there was another Warriors Den live stream and it was a short one because of course coming up on Monday is E3 and Ubisoft is doing a whole bunch of stuff there and they're doing a whole bunch of stuff with For Honor. So they're pretty much focusing solely on that right now, and of course they didn't drop any more hints because they're bastards and they want to keep that massive reveal at E3 a big surprise. But first of all, let's talk about the few little things we have for the Warriors Den and then we'll get into E3 after that. Now there is a brand new roadmap up, okay? I'll be having that in the background, and then of course I'll be showing some other things in the background as well throughout the video, so you guys can take a quick look at that and see everything they have coming up. As it stands, that's the standard stuff right now. The really big stuff that I'm excited for though is of course coming at E3, but it is nice to know what other little things they have planned as well. Next up, to celebrate E3, Ubisoft is having a sale on a whole bunch of their games across many titles, including For Honor. So, you know, if you have someone who wants to play For Honor, or you have someone who wants to play some of their other games, or you want to play some of their other games, now would be a good time to maybe look at those games because they're having that sale to celebrate E3. So why the hell not? If you're going to buy something, get it at a discount. You can also get an additional 20% off by using 100 Uplay points to turn in a discount code. So that's another thing you can do on top of that. Discounts on discounts. Just pile those fuckers on. Next up, they have some new content of the week, and it is this flowery effect. Now, there's a couple things I want to say about this. First of all, I'm going to be showing it in the background. It's going to cost 5,000 steel. Once again, you have to buy each one individually. So if you want to get the idle one, it's going to cost you 5k. Then if you want the execution one, it's going to cost you another 5k, so on and so forth. But this thing is kind of, I don't really mind it. I don't like it that much. I don't really have a strong opinion on it. You got flowers growing out of you. To me, it looks kind of stupid, but I know some people really like it. I don't see the appeal of having a bunch of flowers just like sprout from my body, and then whenever I do something, they burst off me. I don't get the appeal of that. But there is one thing I do really like with this, and that's the fact that for all three factions, it's different flowers, okay? Now, they've done this a little bit before, but never to this extent, and I do really like the fact that they're starting to do stuff like this, because once again, we have three different factions who are very different in terms of how they look. It's really good to have the differences shown in these, you know, idle animations and all this sort of stuff, these emotes. But yeah, if you really want a whole bunch of flowers to sprout from your body and, like, you know, burst off you when you do something, go ahead and buy it. It's 5k steel. Next up, there is a tribute execution order that's going on. So essentially, just execute as many people as you can in tribute mode, and by participating, once it's over, you get 2,000 steel. So that is pretty neat. Whether you can find a game with tribute or not is a different story depending on which platform you're on, but you know, it's still something you want to try and actively do because steel is awesome. And that will be running from June 7th to June 10th. Next up, and this is one that I really like, there is an extra XP fest coming up to celebrate E3 as well. Now this will be running from the 11th of June to the 18th of June, so you have the entire week to get in there and rep up some characters with this extra XP. And another thing to note as well, they apparently had these little XP packs or something you could get, right? And the way this was supposed to work, they did a terrible job of explaining this. It was supposed to be for the event. I'm not sure if it's working now. From what they said on the Warriors Den, from what I could get, Damien said that it was this thing that was going on during the event that they just had, and now it's gone or something. But essentially what was supposed to happen was every character that you have from rep 1 to rep 50, you go and get a XP packet thing, okay? They give you an XP packet, but it's not every single rep level, it's just every character. So if you have 3 characters that are rep 1 and above, you will have 3 of those packets. Now I have at least like 9 characters or something that are rep 1 or above, because I play tons of different characters. I don't stick to one person, so I got a whole ton of these things. I had no idea what the hell they were. I'm watching the stream and they explained that. I'm like, huh. I genuinely had no, that was the first time I fucking heard about it. And that's really weird because I watch every single Warriors Den. I troll the forums like I'm trying to find all the information for the videos and everything. Never heard of this thing. Turns out I have a whole bunch of these. I'm happy. So if you have some of these things, that's why you have these things. Once again, from what he said, it should be over with. I'm not sure if it's still going or not. It was a bit of a clusterfuck this time with them explaining this whole thing. But yeah, if you have these little things, that's why. So that's pretty much all the news from the Warriors Den, all the important stuff. Now we're going to be talking about the E3 stuff. So the Ubisoft conference will be starting on Monday the 11th at 1 p.m. PT, okay? So for me, that ends up being 6 in the morning. Now, I think I've managed to sort of get off work that night, because otherwise I'd still be at work, you know, when the conference starts, and I don't finish till 8 a.m. and then get home, and it just ends up being a giant clusterfuck, and it'd be hard for me to cover this. So I think I've managed to get time off work so I can actually cover this. I'm just gonna be doing those quick videos where I put out what it is, just to get the information out there to you guys. And then of course later on when I wake up after sleeping, I'm gonna be doing my commentary videos, my breakdowns, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, that's what I'm looking to do. We'll see how it pans out. But there's gonna be a shit ton of stuff that they're gonna be announcing on that day. And for anyone curious who wants to watch it yourself, they're going to be showing it on the For Honor Game Twitch channel, so you can go on there and watch it live. You can also watch it on the Ubisoft one. The main channel, they're going to be doing it there. But I'm really liking it. They're doing it on the For Honor channel as well. And Roman's going to come on during the conference. He's going to show us all these really cool things that I've been hyping up. But there is one thing to keep in mind. They've pre-recorded next week's Warriors Den live stream. They said they're going to fully detail everything that they're going to show at the conference. So I'm assuming they're going to go over all the brand new heroes that they show. They're going to go over whatever else they show in detail on the Warriors Den live stream. So for this event, I expect them to just do, like, you know, the trailers. Look at this brand new hero, showcase this, showcase like a brand new faction, let's say, or a siege mode, showcase that. And then on next week's Warriors Den, they're going to go in depth, talk about all the moves, talk about all the real, like, you know, armor, show off all that sort of stuff that they normally do. Now keep in mind as well, for everyone who's into the whole, like, you know, Twitch drops and all that sort of stuff, next week's Warriors Den will have Twitch drops. And this time, instead of crates, they're going to be giving away salvage. And with that salvage, you're able to purchase XP boost tickets. And once again, they're doing that thing where you have a random chance while watching the stream to get 100k steal, and it's going to be the same deal as last time. But for anyone who isn't sure on, like, you know, what's going on with E3, if you've been living under a rock and stuff when it comes to For Honor, I've got a video down below that I'll link in the comments section that is basically my breakdown and my, you know, predictions and everything on what I think we're going to see at E3, and I basically go over every single thing in there. So if you haven't seen that video and you want to check it out, it'll be down below in the comments section. And I'd also love to hear your predictions as well if you haven't given them to me already. But with that said, that's it. It was a short Warriors Den because everything is going to be at E3, and that's not that far away. It's like 4 or 5 days. It's going to be pretty fucking awesome. I'm hyped as fuck. I really can't wait to see what we actually get. And I've been messaged behind the scenes by a few people who apparently have seen what they already have shown. And yeah, I might be right on a few things. We'll have to see. But that is the end of the video, guys, so thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and let me know your thoughts. I love reading and replying to all your comments down below. And feel free to check out my Discord and Twitter. There is a link down below in the description box for both of those as well. The Discord is a great way for me to talk to you guys outside the YouTube comments section. And of course, the Twitter is a great way for you guys to get a notification whenever a video is being uploaded, because YouTube is a bit weird sometimes. And if you like this video and you like what I'm doing here on the channel and you want to support the channel further, feel free to check out my Patreon. There'll be a link down below in the description box, and a link will pop up at the end of the video. And if you choose to donate, it is greatly appreciated. And a big shout out to my current patrons whose names you've been seeing in the background. Just wanted to say thank you for your support. It really does mean a lot. And please share this video around. It does help me out a fuck ton. And if you want to see more videos from me, please hit the subscribe button. I shall see you all in the next video. Have a good one, guys.